But simply like in the mornings, like before you get out of bed, you can also do body awareness practices there, just seeing how your body feels, becoming present, just to like how your clothing feels on your skin, to how the sheets or blankets feel on your body, to just like, what are you feeling, in that moment? And so instead of, I don't know what your morning practice is, if you just wake up or like you get up and do stuff or you start to journal or whatever it is, like make that time just maybe take some deep breaths, notice if there's any tension in your body when you wake up. You can do that, super, super basic. The other like practice I like that I also started with was when I got out of the shower, I would take extra time just to massage lotion in my skin and just become really aware just of my body in those places and spaces as well. And it was just more of just like sensing, seeing what was tight, seeing what was loose, noticing differences, and how everything was feeling. You can do the same thing like before you go into yoga versus after you go into yoga, like taking extra time to realize just like kind of any changes that you've made in your body just from the exercise itself. Graduating from that, what I did, which is again, I am the queen of the unconventional. I actually am invested in getting like regular massages. I started out with like once a month and then I upped it to like 2 times a month. But I chose to get massages from a guy and not a female massage therapist. Reason number one for that was just the masculine sort of like feminine difference in energy when I was there, like in that space. Now I think of it more as like the magnetic and electric differences in energy when I get my massages. And the other piece is just like bigger hands, stronger hands. So it was different to get a deep tissue from a man than, of course, a woman. And so that's why I chose it. It also helps me to work on like my masculine feminine energy while I was there. And I did this like at the beginning when I did not even have like the knowledgeable like human that I have now between masculine and feminine energy. This was very early on when I was just starting to explore the differences and just noticing like how my body felt as I was getting this massage in an intimate space, but a safe space that had me focusing on just receiving. And so that really sort of started my journey into really allowing myself to just be embodied and not have to do anything. Something that you have to do in the massage, all you do is lay there. That's like your number one job is to receive. And so then that practice, I practice in other ways, just time to myself, wearing whatever I was going to wear in front of the window, sun shining, I would just like let there and just sit, like sun is on my skin. This is feeling great. Add in, but don't like make it like a whole big thing because then the head gets involved with, oh, I didn't do this practice. And like
Right.
it's like easing your way into just making it like a part of life. Right. And then just picking up on what you're noticing as a result of that, like what's happening sort of around you in your home environment or when you're out at the grocery store, just sort of like picking up what's going on around you, being more present to that. And it just kind of like grows and grows from there. And what happens is that there is like a reactivation of a different type of awareness, like intuitive input that happens. And it's so funny, like first time it happens is like you start to know stuff without knowing why you know stuff, but it's really showing up in like a different, more physical and more visceral way. And that's where like when you hit that, that's where like, okay, I'm really deeply in my body because I'm thinking about this and I'm like literally feeling it in my gut right now, what's going on.